Illuminati Easter egg is insane. It doesn't sound very cool, but just for you, I'll look it up. Oops. This? From 5 years ago? Good lord, what the fuck?
Hey guys, Jack here, and today I'm going to show you probably the most elaborate Easter egg that Battlefield 4 has to offer, and it all starts on the new Legacy Operations map, Dragon Valley. On the map, at the H Temple flag, there is a small phantom skull on the wall here. Very interesting. If you stick around this area for long enough, the lantern above will start
I didn't
flashing.
play enough Battlefield
Yes,
4, I don't
you
even
guessed
recognize
it,
this.
This is Morse code.
There's
The
recent
language
walk.
is Belarusian, and when you translate it, it says, "Did you miss me? Good luck. JJJU." JJJU, of course, being one of the masterminds behind some of the more mysterious and elaborate Easter.
Oh wait, I remember this channel. Don't developers tell him the Easter egg for him to make a video on it? It's that guy, right? Thanks to resub Resin Louis in the Bits Cobain. I remember reading about that on Reddit. That might have just been a conspiracy, I guess, but I'm assuming it's this guy. No, he figures them out. Okay, it might have been someone else then, or I'm just completely misremembering. I remember on Reddit a while ago, there was this big thread about how developers of, I don't know, some game doing Easter eggs, I thought it was Battlefield, reached out to like content creators to tell them the Easter egg and pretend like it was something they found to make a video for it. But might not have been this guy, or might have just been a completely different thing.
Easter eggs in the BF4 expansions and new maps. Obviously, this is a hint. There's something to find here. Take a look at this. If you're on an unranked server, some of the lanterns around the temple will be lit when the round starts. It's usually 2 or 3 of them, the rest are not powered. If you restart the round, the lit lanterns will change position every single time into a random position. It's definitely a clue. Now, scattered around the map in several very well hidden places are 7 tiny interactive buttons, and they only appear on unranked servers. Let's take a look at their locations now. The easiest one to find is here at the temple.
I already watched a lot of you, Charlie.
Bricks. The next one is under the rock here at the E flag next to the power station. Button number 3 is located under the water, close to the waterfall. It's hard to see, but if you get close enough to the wall, you'll spot it. Moving on, there's a button under the pier here, close to the G flag. You have to prone to go in and turn around to find it. Another one here.
Great to hear,
at the
Camino.
building of the C flag behind the furnace. Very sneaky. The penultimate button is at the B flag on the 2nd level of the pagoda. Go prone here and crawl up to the edge to find it. And finally, the 7th button, which is definitely the hardest to find, is located inside a tree you have to destroy between the A and B flags. Take a chopper up the hill and jump out, slide down, blow up the tree with some C4, and you'll find the button hidden inside the...
You sure this isn't the guy that gets told the Easter eggs? Because this seems impossible to find on his own.
Temple. Each button will change the current state of a...
Especially knowing how many buttons.
Either on or off. But get this, which lanterns the button affects changes each time the map is restarted, as do the original lit lanterns, so every solution to the problem is different. There is no definitive global answer here. But what are we meant to be doing here? Obviously, we've got to light all 20 lanterns and see what happens. So how do we go about doing this then? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than just pressing all of the buttons, and it takes some time, some drawings and coordination. It's a logic puzzle. You have to flick the right switches to ensure that you light the right lanterns without taking any of them away. The method we used was to draw down each lantern as they are, number them and mark down which ones are already lit when the game starts. It started on paper like this, but then we moved to something a lot more professional. So in this case, we had 3 lanterns that were lit, number 10, number 11 and number 20. That is the default state of the lanterns, and you need to know that. The next step is to go to one of the 7 buttons, turn it on and mark down which lanterns it's had an effect on. Writing this down and color coding it is definitely recommended and will make things much easier for you. So in this case, the first button we went to was the tree, and that had an effect on lanterns 7, 9, 12 and 18. So we put a black dot in there to signify that. Now make sure that before you move on to a different button, use the same button again and turn it off. This is very important because you need the default state to test exactly what each button does.
Thanks to the resub,
Next we headed to the
K2
appear
alt
button.
and the 10
That's
gift subs
colour-coded
against
in light blue.
Strinko. Thank you, man.
When you turn it
Goddamn.
on, it has an effect on lanterns 1, 2, 9, 12 and 14, so we mark a blue dot there to record that.
Holy
turn
fuck.
it off and move on to the next button and so on and so
Alright, I just
forth.
want to see what the
Eventually,
payoff is. This looks very
only
intricate.
employees have had access to until now, and it's actually one of the most
Oh, it's a
standout
camo.
camos in the game. Pretty cool. Equip your camo and be the Easter egg hunter you were always meant to be. Congratulations. Now, remember those words from
This is the camo you get?
earlier, individual code. Yes,
He's a tier 1
everyone
Grim
has
and
a
Prime
unique
T-Dog.
code for the final keypad, and that means if you want to unlock this
Thanks,
special
Tax.
camo, you have to go through the whole process
Thanks
to
for
do
the
it.
bits, Gaspar.
Because whichever player enters the access code
Don't worry about it, Gaspar. You're all good.
839808000 in the first keypad on Dragon Valley by the Lantern will be pretty tough. It's a long process, but you
Man, that's a really shit camo. It's not even like a camo, it's just white clothes. Like, there's no cool design or anything, it's just, we just gave it some white clothes, I guess. That looks like shit. It's a dev-only camo? No, I get that, and that's cool, but look at Halo 3's dev-only camo. Halo 3's was fucking awesome. Is there even still videos of it left? Was it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. No, wait, where is it? It was the one with the Flaming Skull Recon. Like, that one was fucking awesome. That just looked like shit. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Grim. I appreciate it, man. And thanks to the tier 1 John and the resub Booty Flosser, Brooke, Spetsnaz, and Steven. And the prime Oda Viagular. Says the man who only wears white. Yeah, but I only wear white because it's convenient. Like, I just go to Walmart and get a pack of like 3. That, I had to spend 20 hours looking at codes and doing geometry. And then I get white shirt and pants in Battlefield. You don't show up on thermal scopes with camo? Bro, I don't care if it gives you God mode. It still looks like shit. That wasn't my point that it's useless, it's just that it looks like ass. Thanks a bit, Tori. Seal goes boop and squeakies? What the fuck is that? I'll look it up, I guess.